Good morning, loved ones. I hope you had a good night's sleep and that you're feeling well. I was out having dinner yesterday with like a person who's like a mentor to me, and it's always interesting to have conversations about career, especially now when I'm in the stage when I quit my job, and it's kind of a turbulent period in my life, and I breathed some ideas with him, and then we were at this amazing vegetarian restaurant, the Chinese vegetarian restaurant in Stockholm that had like super fresh food. So I came home and I was like really filled with the energy and the creativity. So I was like sitting working, and in my local grocery store they had like my favorite candy on sale the other day. I was buying quite a lot of it, and I ate so much candy yesterday. So my stomach feels like it's very angry with me, and I realized that that's what happens when I'm not kind to it. And I realized that sugar is nothing that I feel really well from. Sugar is not good for me. I get migraines from it. I get like stomach aches. I feel swollen. So yeah, I can't promise that I'm gonna not eat any more sugar, but I'll avoid it for sure, because what I felt when I woke up this morning was so obvious, compared to how I normally feel when I haven't had candy. So just wanted to share that with you guys, because we're doing this yoga together, and I guess we all strive to get healthier. So, pay attention to what happens in your body when you eat different things. If we listen to it, we can learn so much from our bodies. So pay attention to how you feel if you've been eating this and that, and just get to know who you are, like, and what works for you, because we're all very different. What works for me might not be the good thing for you. Anyhow, we're gonna do some yoga. So straighten your back up, roll your shoulders back, close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows, the third eye looking inwards. Just observe where you are right now. Observe your body. We're taking control over our breathing. On the inhalation, feel how your belly is expanding, like a balloon getting filled with air. And after the belly comes the chest. And on the exhalation, drag your belly button towards the spine. I thought I had no sound on. Continue for 3 more breaths. the last breath. And pay attention to what happens in your body when you start taking control over your breathing. If you start to feel more calm, or if it stresses you, just, observe yourself. Great job. We're gonna do the fire breathing as well. And when we do the fire breathing, we push the belly towards the spine. So it's like a kind of, it feels like hard exhalation. Like that. And it is tricky in the beginning for quite some time. It took me probably like 6 months to get a hang of it. But do your best, because that's how we improve. So inhale, start. Great job. We're gonna get some action going, so we're coming up to all our fours. Place your hands straight underneath your shoulders. Place your knees straight underneath your hips. Spread your fingers so you get as wide, as much contact as possible with the mat. And also press your hands down towards the mat. You really wanna connect as much as you can. On the inhalation, come forward with your belly and look halfway at the ceiling. On the exhalation, come forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale. And continue for 3 more breaths. Relax your neck. And last round. We stop in neutral position, tuck our toes under, and on the exhalation, come to downward facing dog. In the downward facing dog, we strive to get our hips up towards the ceiling. And to get a straight back, relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Very often, it's our shoulders that pushes ourselves up here. We want to relax the shoulders, create a space between the shoulders, and find a relaxing position here in the downward facing dog. On the exhalation, come forward. We put our big toes together, our heels together, and spread our toes out as much as we can. Then we close our hands behind the back in prayers position, straighten our arms out, and on the exhalation, just lean forward. God, this is so painful now after the climbing. Normally this doesn't hurt at all, but now it does. But as you guys know, pain, when it's not like a very hard pain, when it's like, you know, stretchy, kind of annoying pain, it's gonna pass. So if I just stay in it, it's gonna pass. On the next inhalation, come up to stand. Beautiful. It's time for the sun salutation. I'm gonna do one sun salutation today. So, you know, heels together, toes together, micro bending in your knees. And find the root lock here. And just kind of grab your pelvis with the muscles from the inside. And find an activation between your hip bones and your rib bones. Find energy all the way out in your fingertips. And through the sun salutation, it's our breath that's going to lead us. So we're always following our breath. Exhale, palms together in front of your heart. Inhale, come up with your hands, micro bending back. Exhale, bend forward. Come back with your right foot. Inhale. Come back with your left foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your right foot. Inhale. Come forward with your left foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale, come forward. Come back with your left foot. Inhale. Come back with your right foot. Knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come forward with your left foot. Inhale. Come forward with your right foot. Exhale. Palms together, inhale all the way up. Exhale. Beautiful. We're going to take a big step back with our left foot. And we're going to place it in 90 degrees angle. We're going to have a straight, with balance. Straight right leg, but not over straight, like a little micro bending there. Arms out to the sides. We're going to start with a triangle pose. Inhale, feel the root lock and the mid lock. Exhale, come forward here and come out to triangle. Inhale, come up. Come in with the right foot. You know, like come behind the lamps. I need to move. Everything depends on the lamp in my room. Heels on line. Root lock, mid lock. Inhale, straighten your back. Straighten your back up. Exhale, come forward as much as you can and inhale here. And we've been speaking about that, but you don't want to work here. You want to work as flat as possible. And always, in every yoga position you are, if your breathing is smooth, you work where you are. If you start to not be able to breathe, it's like, or you hold your breath, then you've been pushing it a little too far. Then you just come up here and start working here. Inhale, come up. We're gonna come. We wanna like start playing with the reversed triangle, but that's kind of tricky in the beginning, and I'd prefer if we have some blocks, but I don't have any one at home, so can't show you with that. But we're gonna just start with a forward bend, and if you want to here, you can put your palms together like this behind your back. And if that doesn't work, which I mean I think it's hard, you grab your elbows like that. So we can start with grabbing our elbows today, but we know where we're striving. And if it's possible for you to put your palms together behind your back, you're more than welcome to do so. We're gonna intensify this with a forward bend. So inhale, root lock, mid lock. We wanna have parallel hips. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come halfway up. We'll let go of the hands. And here, you place your hand on the outside of your leg. And if possible, you come up with your right arm. And if anyone is like flexible enough, you can push down your left hand on the outer side of your right foot. Exhale, come down. And inhale, come up. We're going to do the same on the other side, and I think I'm going to be able to do it in front of the lamp here. We'll see. It's always risky. This lamp is like living the life on the edge. We find parallel hips. And grab your elbows, and we do it the opposite way than we had on the other side. So you grab the other, like the, as we do sometimes when we stand over. You grab it just so you, because we're very different on both sides, so we need the stretch. It's the same when we sit in like Taylor's position and do a forward bend. Find your parallel hips, inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, come halfway up. Let go of the arms. And, find the outer part of your leg. And if possible, come up with your hand. And this can be really tricky for the balance. So find a spot in the floor that you look at. If you do have a good balance, you can start to look up towards the hand, the thumb on the hand. And if you are flexible enough, you can push your right hand down on the outside of your left foot. And work in reversed triangle. Exit, come down. That's the time we have today. Beautiful job. You guys are amazing. And I just want to know how you guys feel. Like, I've done this now every day for 59 days today. And I have to say I feel incredible in my body. Like, speaking to my mentor about that as well, I always practiced yoga quite a lot, like 3-4 times a week, like 90 minutes passes. But now when I do 20 minutes every day, it's different strength. And I almost never have like pain in my body for overworking it. And I feel, it's great. So if you do it, a few times a week, or try to do it for like a 2-week period. Try to do it every day and see what happens to you. Straighten your back up and close your eyes and focus on the area between your eyebrows. The third eye looking inwards. Roll your shoulders back. And let this eye lead you to the area around your heart. In this area you find an inner room where you spend some time just for yourself. There's nothing that has been and nothing that will come. It's just you in this moment. Slowly come back to the room where you are. And we are going to finish together with 3 shanti. So place your palms together in front of your heart and inhale to start. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Place your palms to your forehead for you to think good thoughts, to your mouth for you to speak the truth, and to your heart for you to follow your heart, and to be kind to yourself and to other people. And I encourage you to be the change you want to see in the world. At least in Sweden, but I think all over the world, it's so easy that we expect other people to change, and do the changes we want to see. I've realized that to be able to motivate that and to live with myself proudly, when I am the change I wish to see in the world, magical things are happening. So try it. Namaste. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you tomorrow.